YouTube? So, in this video, sorry I couldn't do this a little bit sooner. I had to wait for the all-22s to come out. That's basically the zoomed out camera view. It doesn't come out until a couple days after the game. It didn't come out till later on today, but I couldn't record earlier, so it wasn't out this morning, so I couldn't record this morning. So, I had to wait till tonight. I don't know when this will get dropped, either tonight or tomorrow morning, I'm not sure. But depends on how fast, if I can get it edited tonight. It's already almost 10 o'clock. But, yeah. I gotta talk about this Dolphins-Ravens game. Look, we all know how bad it was. I mean, you see the score up there, 59-10. I'm really not even going to try to break down the things we did wrong because there was too much. Overall, the offensive line was awful. We knew it was going to be awful before the game. We know it's going to be awful going throughout the season. The defense didn't do a lot better, so it is what it is. What I'm going to choose to do instead, because otherwise I'll just be ranting the whole video, and I'm not trying to do that. So what I'm going to do instead, I'm going to highlight a few of the things we kind of did right. I wrote down 6 plays I was able to find that kind of show some of the things we kind of did right. Some of those things, it happened more than once in the game, but there's no point in me showing the same thing over and over. So, yeah, let me go ahead and find the first one, and I'll get back to you. Hang on. Alright, so this first play, it's pretty early in the game. There was other instances of this too, not very many obviously. But basically, when the offensive line didn't die, the offense, it didn't look good. It still looked bad. Ryan Fitzpatrick made some bad decisions, as did Josh Rosen. I'm not even going to really talk much about Rosen. I'm not even going to show his interception because I really don't care. I've already made my opinions known about Rosen. And Fitzpatrick, for that matter. But yeah, watch the pocket here. I'll go ahead and slow it down. Actually, I'll speed it up and then right before the place. I'll slow it down now. If you look, the pocket stays pretty clean throughout the whole play. It's just a 4-man rush, and the pocket, like I said, it stays clean. Left tackle's doing a decent job. He's starting to come free, but when the pocket was clean, he was able to deliver this ball pretty well. Ryan Fitzpatrick, even in those situations, will still make some bad decisions and throw you some interceptions. But there were other plays throughout the game like this too, where the pocket wasn't terrible, so he was able to make better reads. But obviously not enough. So I just wanted to point that out. Let me go ahead and find the next one. Okay, so the result of this play was a bad one. Ryan Fitzpatrick makes a pretty bad decision. At this point, we were only down 7-0, and he throws a pretty stupid interception. It's about, I think, 2nd and 6. He should have just thrown the ball away, but instead, on the run, he forced it into coverage, and it was picked off. That's something Ryan Fitzpatrick will do. But what I want to show you is the things before that happened. He did this a couple times throughout the game, but I want you to watch how Ryan Fitzpatrick stepped up and tried to avoid that pressure as best he could. That's something that I do like better about Fitzpatrick than I do Rosen. It's something, he's a veteran. He's more poised under pressure than Josh Rosen is. But also, Kalen Ballage, he's out at the slot right now, but he's going to move over to running back behind Fitzpatrick. I want you to watch his block that allows Ryan Fitzpatrick to step up. Because, like I said, I think Ballage is our best blocking running back in this game on the team. He's pointing to Ballage here. Ballage is going to come over. Let me slow down so I can break it down for y'all. Watch. This defender here is coming out free, coming right for Fitzpatrick. So Ballage is just going to run up and just square up with this guy. And he doesn't just chop block him. Watch. He's actually going to put his shoulder into this guy and try to take him out the play. But one thing I would like to see in the future, I know he's a running back, but it's still something I would like to see him work on if he's going to be a good blocking running back. Instead of just putting your shoulder into him, what I would rather see is to him to try to put his hands between the numbers and try to control them. But this screen went black again. That happened last time. No. That play is broken. Let me try again. Go to another play and then go back to this one. Okay, cool. Sorry about that, technical difficulties. Oops. Okay. Move on. But, yeah, like I said, pretty solid block, but as you can see, because he shoulder checked him, instead of using his hands to try to stop this dude, he's still going to kind of bounce off of Kalen Ballage. But what this does do, it gives Ryan Fitzpatrick a second to step up into the pocket away from this rusher to be able to roll out. And here's the thing, too. If he throws it with some touch right now, he might be able to hit Mike Gesicki here. If he can get it over this linebacker. I wouldn't try it because, it's too risky. But what he does, and he's kind of looking at, actually no, he's kind of looking toward the sideline. He's looking at the receiver here, or him. But instead of doing that, he's going to roll out, and he's just going to force it. And here's the thing, at this point, once he's rolled out, I know he sees that this guy is open, but, he's got to get it over this guy. This defender's breaking on it. It's just not a good call. It's only 2nd and 6. We're only down by 1 touchdown. He's already out of the pocket, and he's under pressure. Just throw it away. Just throw it away. Straight up. Just throw it away. Let me go ahead and find the next one. Alright, so on this one here, this is going to show off Kalen Ballage's ability to catch the ball and get upfield, and shows a little bit of, not necessarily power, but willing to fight. He keeps his feet moving, and it helps him get another couple yards. It does end up getting him slammed to the turf kind of hard, but it is what it is. Let that go full speed. Now slow it down. Now watch this. He keeps his feet moving this whole time. He's going to keep driving, still picking up more and more yards. He does get slammed, like I said, but he picked up some extra yards, and that's something I like to see. Especially with a running back at his size, I want to see you driving your feet even after contact. Just try to inch out a couple more yards. We're going to need that for this team. So, good play. Good play by Kalen Ballage. All right, so this play, it kind of plays on what I said when I was breaking down Ryan Fitzpatrick's film for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but it really is what he's done throughout his career. Instead of him making plays himself, a lot of times what he does, and a lot of quarterbacks do this too, but he does it to extreme levels. He'll just throw the ball up and try to let his receiver make a play. Now, at this point, we were already losing pretty bad, so can't really knock him for it. But it ends up being a pretty good play. Go ahead and let it go full speed for a bit, then I'll slow it down at the end. Gonna bomb this thing downfield. And then Devontae Parker's gonna make a pretty good catch here. Let me see if I can get the other angle. Yeah. So we can get a better angle on the catch. Beautiful ball. And I've been pretty critical of Devontae Parker, but this was a good play. He just went up and got it between two defenders. This is what I was hoping for when we drafted him. He just hasn't been able to stay healthy. But if he can make plays like this, wouldn't be my first time changing my mind. He's talented. It's just I wonder if he can stay healthy or not, especially if you are going to be a more physical receiver. But, yeah, let me go ahead and find the next one. Not too much longer to go here. Alright, so Obviously, it was a blowout. We were at fault. So, one of the few plays I can say, Jason Sanders made a pretty good kick. It was almost wide right, but to be fair, it was a 54-yard field goal. So, just going to go ahead and let this go full speed. Let you see this. Not even going to bother slowing it down or nothing. Just good kick. In a game like this, we don't have many highlights, so when we get a 50-yard field goal, I figured I probably should point it out. One of the few highlights we actually had, so yeah. But yeah, hang on. There's one more, and I think y'all know what it is. All right, so you guys probably already knew the touchdown with Preston Williams is going to be on here, of course. It's the one major highlight we have of the game. Well, besides the Devontae Parker catch, that was a pretty big play too. But obviously, the actual catch itself has been all over the place, and the catch was great. His ability to keep his feet inbounds, fantastic. But that's not even my favorite part of the play, to be honest. It's how he got open. Watch what he does in the corner. He's right over here. Go ahead and slow it down. He's going to make the defender look stupid on this one here. Okay. So, right now, as you can see, he's starting to turn like he's going to fake to go to the outside toward the corner of the end zone. But if you've seen the play, you know he's going to be catching it around here-ish. So, he's going to fake to the outside, then boom. This is actually what I talked about when I was making the video about him before the draft. I wanted to see him sink his hips a little bit better. See, that it's already showing improvement. That's already better than what he was at in college. For being as big as he is, that's pretty good. And now that he's bending his hips, it's going to help him accelerate this direction because he's bending those hips. And as you can see, the corner is already starting to fall. He's already lost him. And as he breaks, the corner is just going to fall. Like, just going to fall right on his face. Can I see that again? Can I? You want, oh, okay. Y'all want to see it again, but full speed? Okay, cool. And of course, good catch. But before I talk about the catch, let me go ahead and try to get this view, see if this looks any better. Unless it's going to do black screen. Oh, cool, the play's broken. Cool. Let me do what I did before. This is the best play of the game, so I mean, I can't not show the other angle. And it's the last play of this video, so, you know, there's that too. Okay, cool. See, this is a much better view, and he's actually going to be catching it around like right there, so this is actually the perfect camera view right now. That's dope. Look at the way, I mean, this is the part that's been all over the place, so you've probably seen this 1,000 times, but just look at his feet. Just look at his feet. 1, 2, perfect. Keep it, For undrafted free agent, that's fantastic. I know we lost 59-10. There's not a whole lot to get excited about, but if that don't excite you, I mean, if the catch itself doesn't excite you, then I don't know if y'all want to see it again, but I kind of do. The catch is cool and all, but that's not really what I'm here for. I want to see the corner here. Did I break the play again? Hello? I think I broke it. Well, y'all get the point. So, yeah. Like I said, there really isn't a whole lot to be excited about with the Miami Dolphins this past week. As far as New England goes, I don't know if I'm going to make a video talking... Like, I talked about the Ravens, like what we could at least attempt to do. Their offense. I knew it was going to be bad regardless. regardless. I don't know why my New Jersey accent started coming up out of nowhere. But whatever. I haven't lived in New Jersey since I was 6. I don't know where that came from, but whatever. Yeah, that's awkward. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be talking too much about the Patriots, at least as far as the scheme goes. I'm going to talk about after the game, of course, like I am now, but there really isn't a game plan right now for us against the Patriots. There really wasn't one against the Ravens. I just tried to do my best. Unfortunately, with the team we got, there's just not a whole lot we can do against some of these teams. So, but like I said in one of my other videos, just try to watch this season like a preseason game. Try not to worry about the score too much. Just look at it like I was this film session. Look at the few things we did right. Look at the things we did that we can carry on going forward. Look at guys like Kalen Ballage. People like Preston Williams. People that are going to be a part of our future. I mean, Preston Williams making the corner, falling his ass like an idiot, and then getting the perfect toe tap to stay in bounds. Kalen Ballage making a good block, making a pretty good catch, fighting for yards. Watch people like Minka Fitzpatrick, Christian Wilkins, the young guys in this team. Watch it like a preseason game. Think of this as like a 16-week preseason for these people to get some extra experience. So when this rebuild finally starts back up, hopefully they'll be a little bit more experienced. But yeah, I think that's all I really got for this video. If you liked it, I would appreciate you hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, leave in the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.